Tom Brady just crushed Shedeur Sanders' NFL dream. Hidden meetings, outright lies to reporters, and coded digs at young black quarterbacks. The evidence is finally exposed, and what you're about to hear may be the biggest scandal in NFL history.
Man, Tom Brady finally couldn't take it anymore, and he decides to go off on Shedeur Sanders and his supporters. He is going to explain on this video clip that I'm about to explain and play on why he doesn't like Shedeur and why he didn't select him for the NFL draft. And thank you, Tom, for proving me correct about you. Shout out to the supporters and the content creators who released this, man.
Before we dive deeper, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss a second of this unfolding QB drama. Tom Brady finally cracked and couldn't hold his tongue anymore about why he destroyed Shedeur Sanders' Raiders' dream. The GOAT just dropped an earth-shaking explanation that has the football world buzzing. And bro, the proof is devastating. We're talking secret meetings, flat-out lies to the media, and coded messages showing exactly what Brady really feels about young black quarterbacks like Shedeur. This isn't just football anymore.
That's what I look for all the time. When a quarterback throws a touchdown pass, I actually watch to see who he goes and celebrates with. Because what did I do? I looked for my offensive lineman every time. I went down and celebrated in the end zone with my teammates every time. I wanted everyone to feel like they were part of the success. I told the linemen, we're all running to the end zone and we're celebrating as a team. Because I think that's way more intimidating than a quarterback doing his 6-shooter guns and pointing up in the crowd and doing all that other bullshit that's very self-promotional, but it's not about winning. And I think winning in football is about a team, always a team attitude first.
Here's what I always check. When a quarterback throws a touchdown, I don't watch the pass. I watch who he celebrates with. Tom Brady says, "What did I do?" I always looked for my offensive lineman. Every time, I celebrated in the end zone with teammates. I told the linemen, we're all running down there together. That's scarier than a quarterback doing 6-shooters or climbing into the crowd. That's self-promotion, not winning. Football is about team first, always. When Brady takes aim at QBs doing those flashy moves, it's obvious who he means. But it gets uglier. Brady's been lying non-stop about his role with the Raiders and their repeated decisions to skip Shedeur Sanders 7 times in the 2025 draft. 7 times, bro. And now the smoking gun shows Brady was secretly pulling strings while publicly denying everything.
Now I know why the Raiders and Tom Brady didn't draft Shedeur Sanders. Now you guys need to look at some of these things I wanted to get out there, because they're going to tell you that Bless one is tweaking, I'm overthinking it, and I'm doing too much. No, I got it exactly correct. As you see, Tom Brady did not look to get Shedeur Sanders at all. So it says right here, Tom Brady provided Shedeur Sanders with motivational advice after Sanders' surprising fall in the NFL 2025 draft, telling him to use it as motivation. While Brady, a Raider minority owner, initially claimed he was not involved in the evaluation process for Sanders, reports have indicated he did participate in the quarterback evaluations.
Multiple reports confirm Tom Brady secretly met with Raiders coaches to review quarterback film. Albert Breer from Sports Illustrated broke the news. Brady took a stealth trip to Vegas just to evaluate QBs with staff. They kept it hidden because, in Breer's words, Brady sucks all the oxygen out of the room. But here's the kicker. When asked, Brady went on Logan Paul's podcast and flat out lied to millions. He said, "I wasn't part of any evaluation process." That's a blatant lie, and now we have the receipts. Raiders GM John Spitch exposed him, saying, "We'd be fools not to involve him. Tom's the best quarterback mind I've ever seen." Spick even admitted he spent a whole day with Brady scouting college quarterbacks before the draft.
Shedeur talked on the phone, and Shedeur leaned into all of that. I think it was all smoke and mirrors. I don't think there was any authenticity to any of it. If Tom Brady had been mentoring Shedeur would have taken that gold chain off, and the whole watch deal would have never happened. It was all a scam.
Shedeur spoke on the phone and leaned into all of it. But to me, it was smoke and mirrors. There was no real mentorship. If Tom Brady had actually been guiding Shedeur, the gold chain and watch flex wouldn't have happened. It was a setup. So let's get this straight. Brady spent a whole day scouting QBs, made secret Vegas trips, then lied on podcasts claiming no role? That's not just dishonest, it's gaslighting. Why so pressed? Because he knows he abused his minority owner influence to derail a young man's career based on personal bias. And now that people are calling it out, he's scrambling to rewrite. The truth? It wasn't about talent. Shedeur's stats spoke loud. It wasn't about leadership. Ask Colorado teammates about his impact. It was deeper. When Brady praises QBs who run to linemen but slams those doing flashy gestures, it's coded talk. And look close. Those he praises usually look a certain way. Those he criticizes? Young, confident black QBs. Let's be real. Brady spent years with mostly white linemen. His team-first code has an undertone that can't be ignored. Meanwhile, Shedeur celebrated with teammates too. Cash Cleveland became a household name only because Shedeur lifted him up. Brady's narrative about selfishness isn't evaluation. It's cultural bias disguised as philosophy. That's how Shedeur went from a projected top 10 pick to 5th round, 144th overall. A freefall that makes no sense unless you see who was working against him. The Raiders had 7 chances to draft him. They passed each time, while Brady endorsed Cam Miller's technique and pushed for his guy. Mark Davis himself admitted, "I want Tom to have a huge voice. He oversees everything. That's not passive, it's power." And Brady used it against Shedeur Sanders. Interview 5. The most damning piece is Brady's story collapsing in real time. When Skip Bayless and others started connecting the dots, Brady snapped on the Impulsive podcast. He raged, "The problem with media is they can say whatever the F they want. Integrity's gone. But when you're lying, attacking reporters doesn't erase truth." Mike Florio called Brady full of shit for denying his role. And he's right. Brady wants influence as minority owner, but none of the blame when the decisions blow up. That's cowardice. Then came reports about Shedeur's pre-draft interviews. Raiders insider Vic Tour claimed Sanders struggled in board sessions. Breer said he got defensive during playbook mistakes. Maybe not fake, but isn't it odd these concerns surfaced right when Brady was whispering to teams? And don't they echo his team-first talking points? See the pattern? This isn't just about Shedeur or the Raiders. It's about Brady's coded way of discrediting confident black quarterbacks. Remember Cam Newton? Beloved for celebrations, the dab, the Superman pose. He gave kids footballs. But by Brady's logic, that joy wasn't team first. Nonsense. Patrick Mahomes? He's shown flair since high school and led KC to rings. But Brady never criticizes him. Why? The NFL should embrace individuality. Iverson brought it to basketball. Pat Riley did with Armani suits. But Brady seems to target swagger from black QBs specifically. His coded language is straight out of the old playbook used to stifle black excellence in sports. Translation? Tone it down, stay in line, don't shine too bright. That's the unspoken message. And the NFL shields guys like Brady to protect the system. This isn't just one pick, it's about one. Enforces this. It validates biases already in place. Hypocrisy? Look at Brady himself. Deflategate, sideline tantrums, dumping a pregnant partner. Yet somehow, a young quarterback flashing a watch is the issue. Brady controlled his media narrative for decades, but Shedeur showing confidence? That's suddenly poison. The double standard is glaring. After all this, Shedeur was drafted by Cleveland in the 5th round, 144th overall. A massive steal. In his preseason debut, 138 yards and 2 touchdowns. Exactly what scouts predicted before the smear job. Celebrities like LeBron cheered him. Even Trump called owners stupid for passing. Dion keeps supporting, and the Browns look genius. Funny how all those character concerns disappeared once he hit the field. What's infuriating is how ESPN and NFL Network tiptoe around Brady to protect access. They'd rather hype his TV debut than confront the truth. But social media? Fans and creators are exposing receipts daily. The evidence is clear. Brady used his Raiders' influence to sabotage Shedeur while lying about it. His comments on quarterback celebrations reveal the coded bias behind it all. And this story's not done. Shedeur will shine in Cleveland and prove that no smear can bury talent. But we can't let Brady and others keep using power to silence the next generation of diverse quarterbacks. So what do you think? Was Brady's motive really football or something darker? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell. We're staying on this story and revealing the truths the mainstream media won't touch. Stay sharp, stay woke, and never stop questioning their narratives. DJ Bless One signing, so don't skip a single second of this video. And if this story touches your heart, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments. Where are you watching from? Let's begin.